Hey yo, what's going on, people? Gotta get the game up here. Hope you're having a good evening so far. We're back to GENSHIN IMPACT tonight. So I'm still doing the Wriothesley story quest. Chen is here. What's up, Chen? How you doing? Good to see you. I don't know, we did like an hour of this story quest last time. So I'm not sure how much we got left here. I'm thinking we should be at over halfway through it by now, so we might be able to finish it tonight. But basically, I'm just playing up until I get my 4 thingies. What are they called? The encounter points, and then I just quit after that. So yeah, once I get my 4 encounter points, we'll just switch over to Majikoi. Oops. There, we got a Genius Invocation event. Okay. Let's see, what else? Okay, so let's just get right to it. We'll teleport over to Fontaine. Yep. Oh yeah, of course. Of course it's up above. So we're gonna do this. Okay. So we've been investigating this.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody.
Yeah, this very suspicious Beret Society.
They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Alright, so what were
Now,
these
let's
guys
check on
up
them.
to?
As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
What?
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain.
Well then.
Let's go check out the other areas too.
Sounds like this Dogier dude did some really fucked up shit to all these people. These papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems like no one has ever flipped through them. If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to have been formed naturally through reading.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this. This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
So these were also just for show.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Okay.
Look at what I found.
This is
a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That'd explain why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all.
Bro, really? That was the thing that was spying on him? Like, that's so obvious. Like, how the fuck did they not notice that shit before now? I mean, come on, man. You would think he could at least use a little tiny, like, spy camera or something, not this big freaking device stuck onto the wall of whatever that is.
Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Ridiculous.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Their real headquarters are elsewhere.
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Let's go find him.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Go to the of course, it's below. Hold on, let me see. Probably could just do this, be faster. Dun dun dun, what do you know?
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Okay. Alright, so this dude is gonna run for a few seconds and then stop and think. then run again.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! Paimon sees some society members too!
After them!
It's rising! Run!
Yeah.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drainage pipe.
Now that's more like it.
Guards, take them away. Let's
Hey,
go.
what's going on,
It's
Ox?
about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
Go! Phew!
Oh, okay, so this is new. Recommended elements. Ice. Okay, well, let's see. Is Wriothesley gonna join the team? And is he cryo? I guess that's the question. Well, we'll just go play Rush E.
There's so much space down here!
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds.
Rush E, that's like a meme piece of music. I think it's supposed to be played on piano, and I'm not a pianist, so yeah.
There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
And yes, we got Wriothesley. Hold on. Crap. Yeah, let me do this. Wriothesley is cryo. Yep. Alrighty.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Busted. Here comes the catch. No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Yeah.
I will have order.
Game's up. Fun's over. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of... Huh?
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dujier really prepared for everything.
So basically, Rush E is a meme piece of music because it's not supposed to be playable by humans. Like, basically, you have to get like MIDI. You have to like program MIDI or some kind of music synthesizer or something to be able to play it.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dujier's slaves.
The whole thing is an affront to human dignity.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Okay.
Go!
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dujier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many Society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Ugh, Paimon doesn't get it at all.
124 subscribers. Ooh. Man. I like rarely ever get subscribers. It's crazy.
Forget it. Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
Okay. Rotate the device to shine the light beam and activate. How do you even rotate them? Oh, I see. There's the light beam. Okay. Oh.
Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, the other side's open! Let's go.
You get a notif when I get a subscriber? Yeah, I do. Ooh, we are going way down below in Davy Jones. Oh, shit. Bro, there are freaking hilly churls down here? Really?
Gather!
Quietly, Matt. Here comes the catch.
Right.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Wait now. This could get a little chilly.
Okay. More hilly churls.
Order guide you.
Game's up. Fun's over. Rain cutter. Things are about to get dicey. Witness the power of Gugwa.
A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
Okay. Oh, bye, Chen. Have a good evening.
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, the water
Okay.
level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
Damn.
Let's begin. Stabilize. This is order.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Go! Huh?
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts. Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No. No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. Don't close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avis and Faisal are still in danger.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
Oops.
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here. Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
Okay. Okay, so we got... Wait a sec. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Where's that supposed to point? Yep.
Huh? Go!
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores.
The fuck is that?
Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Thistle. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
Honestly, he's been keeping it in until now.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley. Well, I think you're too young and naive You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever! No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like. Gather!
Quietly now. Ring cutter!
I will have order!
Things are about to get dicey. Let me weave you a verse.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. A moment, please. Stabilize.
Gotcha. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Game's up. Fun's over.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
Bro. Need that bad of a shot?
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
Well, damn. Guards rescue society members who have been imprisoned at the True headquarters. The guards rescue the society members who have been imprisoned at the True headquarters. Oh, I think I just read that. Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse, right?
Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
Good idea.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so... How about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Wait 2 days? The fuck? Okay. Here's a notice. The Peaks and Troughs of Life event. Okay. Well, I gotta wait 2 frickin' days, so. There's 1 day. Oh, pff. Meet at the Coupon Cafeteria. Damn.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I have a question for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Ugh. Your flashbacks when you picked up the gem.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Bro, this sounds like that Promise Neverland anime.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
That explains a lot.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all. But I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Holy shit, dude. So Wriothesley is a murderer? Okay. I gotta be honest with you. I did not think he was in there for something as serious as that. I figured it was like, I don't know, something much less than murder. Like, holy shit.
Ah.
My methods were extreme, yes, but I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I don't really know what to say.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a vis facile. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
Glad to hear it.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's
I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
Oh, we can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now, it'd be too hard to leave. And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
All right. The story is complete. Sorry, the story quest, I should say. Okay. Dun dun. All right.
Silly.
Okay, let's go back here. Get our commission rewards. And then
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
oh. Okay, never mind. All right.
Add Astra at.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to Majikoi. Do that for a little bit, and then I'll call it a night.
Minato Soft. マジで私に恋しなさい。
All right. So, what happened last time? Oh yeah, so last time we got, I guess at least some of the teams kind of gathered together that are going to participate in this tournament that Hideo's sister announced. Let's see, one of the teams is going to be Chris, Margit, and Chris's father. I think it's supposed to be groups of 4 though, so I'm not sure who their 4th person is. And then Kazuko, Miyako, and Yukie are going to be another team. Oh yeah, and then Yamato too, I guess, is gonna join their team as well, so that's their 4. And then Shoichi and Gakuto, we're talking about being a team together. And then Kasugi and the archery club captain. And then Kyojin teamed up with Azumi, which is interesting. And then the Prime Minister announced that he was going to join the tournament. So he's going to participate, and his 2 teammates are let's see, who was it? Okay, Mayuzumi 11 Dawn and Fujiwara. So, yeah. We don't really know who those people are, but okay. Then we left after I guess somebody from the opposite party of the Prime Minister it got Shakado to agree to help take out Mayuzumi and Fujiwara. So they're hoping that they can make it so the Prime Minister has to go fight in the tournament solo. Breakfast at the Shimazu dorm.
マユッチじゃないか？え？あ、すみません、私でした。マユッチの母親からだ。なんだろう、こんな時間に。もしもし、おはようございます、母上。え？何かあったのかな？深刻そうだな。大丈夫なのですか？はい。はい。それなら良かったです。全治1ヶ月ですか？はい、わかりました。お盆の時に。それでは。どうしたの？何かあった？父が不注意で全治2ヶ月の怪我を。
あれま、そいつは心配だね。
うん、父親ならなおさらだ。帰らなくていいのか？病院が手厚く看護しているので学業に集中しろと。もうすぐお盆で、その時は帰る予定ですから。よくできた親御さんだよな。
Mayuchi seemed visibly out of it. Of course, she must have been worried about her father, but it seemed like it was more than that.
ヤマトさん、すごい観察力ですね。
Something felt off. What happened?
なんだか私のことを分かってくれて嬉しい気もします。お話しします。実は怪我は不注意ではなく、決闘によるものだと。マユッチのお父さん怪我させるとかダメよ。
Holy, someone injured the Sword Saint? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Mayuzumi is Mayuchi's father. Totally forgot about that shit. Okay, so apparently Sakado, that his name, Shakado, pulled off at least one of his objectives.
旅の男に勝負を挑まれ、それで利き腕を折られて。
Then he's lucky that it'll only take him 2 months to heal.
オラもそう言ってなだめてんだけどな。決闘ですので仕方ありませんが、尊敬する父上の腕をやっぱり湧き上がるものが。怒ってるぞマユッチ。
I know exactly how you feel.
眉墨の件を否定された気もして、何やらモヤモヤします。対戦相手も負傷したらしいんですが。
Then it was a draw?
母上の見立てからすると、ひいき目に見て互角。何やら相手の目的が不明だそうで。
So does that mean he wasn't able to attack the other person?
怪我させたら立ち去ったってどういう意味だろうな。またそこもモヤモヤします。
Now.
どど。すみません、愚痴ってしまいまして。
It's fine, don't worry about it. If anything, I'm glad you opened up to me. At the office of the opposition party.
岩手県の天才柔術家と言われる藤原道之さんが何者かに襲われ負傷したと。
Oh wow, okay. So he was able to get Fujiwara too. Well, I guess he accomplished his objective.
さすがは釈迦道君だね。昨日の今日でご苦労様。実に迅速に的確にやってくれたよ。
今放映されている藤原さんはともかく、眉住さんの方は私まで切られちまって苦戦でしたわ。
牽制相手に全治1週間できすぎじゃないか。日本刀相手に素手で戦う時点でハンデだしね。
引退しているとはいえ、さすが牽制でしたよ。
よくやってくれた。ありがと
う。まあ久しぶりの真剣勝負で面白かったですよ。これっきりですよ。あんまり負傷したら本来の依頼主に怒られますわ。
君ほどの男を御するとはどんな人だ。
闇に共鳴したっていうんですかね。年齢聞いたら驚きますわ、きっと。
On the banks of the Tama River, as the setting sun weighed on her, Yukie trudged to her destination.
Yo, Yukie-chan, 待ってたぜ。
Someone called out to her from inside a car. She instinctively checked her surroundings.
何？見られても構うことはねえや。そっくりさんで通るだろうぜ。
お忙しいのにどうされたんですか？
書類を決済しながらな、待ってたさ。詫びなくちゃいけねえと思ってよ。ゆきえちゃんのお父さん怪我したろ。
ぜそれを。すごい情報網なんですね。
そういうことじゃなくてだな。あれは俺のせいなんだ。俺とゆきえちゃんのお父さんは KOS に出場するつもりだったんだ。俺が牽制の助力が必須と頭を下げてな。だがそのせいでよ、そのせいで俺の失脚を狙う奴が情報を嗅ぎつけちまって、助っ人を大会に出られなくしやがった。助っ人がいなけりゃ俺は勝てないからな。
父上が。なるほど、そういう事情だったんですね。
すまねえ。まさか資格が向かうとは。
いえ、総理さんは悪くありません。国の指導者が女子学生に頭下げちゃダメですって。
立場なんか関係ねえよ。俺とゆきえちゃんは友達だ。友達に悪いことしたら謝らねえとよ。
いいんです、そういうことでしたら。で、父上の代わりは見つかったんですか？
さっき川上院に行ってきたけどな。牽制の代わりになるようなやつはいなかったよ。ルー師範代とかは大会出られないわけだし、正直ちょっと困ってるところだ。
そうなんですか。
なに、心配いらねえやな。今党の人間たちが代わりを探しているからよ。どっかに誰かいるんじゃねえかな。
その。
うん？
ほんのちょっと電話かけます。お待ちください。はい、そうです。ありがとうございます。お待たせしました。私ではダメでしょうか。私が娘として父の代わりを果たします。
ゆきちゃん、そいつは嬉しいけど敵は強豪揃いだぜ。
なんでしたら試していただいても構いません。私でしたらお役に立てると思います。
おい君、黙って聞いていれば。常に総理を護衛している僕でさえ出場するには実力不足と言われている大会だ。それを女子学生の君が出ようなんて無理だ。
彼は生粋の空手マンだ。国際大会でも活躍していた。
ではこの方を倒したら考えてくださいますか？私は出場して尊敬する父の分まで活躍したいんです。総理さんのお役にも立ちたい。
熱意は買うが現実を知りなさい。
The bodyguard struck the ground, cracking the earth around him.
おお、パワフルだな。
これでもやるというのですか？
参ります。いいですか？
仕方ないな。かかってきなさ。
No sooner had the word escaped his mouth than the bodyguard collapsed.
すいません。強めにやってしまいました。大丈夫ですか？
俺が見えなかった。だと
？He was a proud sniper. His eyes were sharp.
それなのに、そういえば。
Mayuzumi 11 Dan, the Sword Saint, had told him that his daughter had already surpassed him in strength. At the time, he thought it the joking boasts of a doting father, but
本当だったのか。カイサすげえな。 いけるぜ。公式で剣の達人って言ったしよ。辻褄が合う。でもゆきちゃんいいのかい？それだけ強ければ一緒に出ようと申し込んできた人がいたろ。
はい、さっきの電話で了承もらいました。
なるほど、そのために電話か。あとは公式で言っちまったもう一人、柔術の達人か。
それについては心当たりがあるんです。
何？マジかよ、すげえな。
あの人に連絡だな。任せとけ。早馬を飛ばすぜ。
Wait, so who does she know? Hmm.
何事じゃ、眉積。一大事とは。
Kokoro? Well, I did, I think I did say earlier in another stream that, Mayuchi could team up with her 3 new friends, which would be the Prime Minister, Kokoro, and, oh, that other girl, Io, or whatever. Although I don't know if she's even a fighter, so I'm not sure if...
心さんでしか頼めないことです。
天がなこなただけにしかできぬことか。ならば、それを果たすのがノブレス・オブ・リージュ。
お、このお嬢さんが確か。
なんじゃ、内閣総理大臣ではないか。
驚かないところに驚きです。
ちょっとお待ちください、総理。女子学生を2人も使うなど本気ですか？
心さん強いと思います。特に至近距離は。
変なのじゃ。
強さはあなたが保証するのであれば認めますが、日本の強さと気品を見せつけるためにも格式ある家柄の人物を使うのが目標だったはず。
ではこなたは適任というわけじゃな。こなたの気高きのは伏川心。耳が現れたか？
まさか日本の御三家伏川のご息女。
その通りじゃ。振幅しろ、平民。
これで知った反対している議員も黙るわな。伏川相手に無粋な真似はできぬってな。
霊家の意向に逆らう者は政財界で生き残れぬわ。
心さん実はすごい人だったんですね。後でサインもらっておこうか。
もっと敬うのじゃ。
もう一人はこっちで勝手に選んでいいか。
誰か心当たりがあるんですか？
これだってのがいるわけじゃねえよな。まあ選んでおくさ。
でしたら私が推薦する人がいるんですけど。
おう、伏川の娘まで連れてきたゆけちゃんだ。 こうなったら俺はもう腹くくって任せるぜ。
ありがとうございます。では電話で呼びますね。
It's a him. Wait, she's not gonna call Yamato, is she?
さて、今度はどんな人材が飛び出てくるやら。
She might be thinking Yamato just for his, like tactical prowess, I suppose.
まさか普通の学生とは思わなかったぜ。
I'm sorry to disappoint. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Do you really need a tactical person for this? I don't know. But Mayuchi, this is incredible. You're teaming up with the Prime Minister?
友達でもありますので。
優しさが身に染みろ。そんなゆきえちゃんが太鼓判を押す人材。採用だな。
Huh? Let me prove myself, please.
細けいことはいいんだよ。
なーにこなたがいる。案ずるな。お前はおとなしくしていればそれでいいのじゃ。
I don't like being a third wheel or fourth in this case.
作戦とか立てるのがうまいんですよ。
I don't know if anything I could do would impress the Prime Minister.
まあそういう人間も必要かもな。
I didn't want to join their team and not be a full part of it.
侍ジャパン、ここに爆誕だな。
I don't mean to point out the obvious, but are you sure you want to be seen teaming up with a bunch of high school students?
もう出場する時点で十分叩かれてるぜ。結果を出せばいい。勝てば皆納得するもんさ。
I see.
頼むぜ。日本の未来のために。
This feels like a dream made real. I'll do my best. I couldn't believe how large scale things had gotten. At the Friday meeting.
ということで、新たに侍ジャパンが結成されました。
いやー、電話かかってきた時はマユッチが冗談言ってるのかと思ったわ。熱いなマユッチ。親のために、友のために。しかも組む相手が総理なんだからな。
すみません、和子さん、宮子さん。私は本来和子さんのチーム、それを。
問題なし。元はといえば私たちから強引に誘った。
そうよ、気にしないで。試合で当たったら容赦しないからね。はい、
よろしくお願いします。
で、ワンコ、私たちどうする ?3 人目と4人目。
Don't worry, y'all aren't gonna stand a fucking chance anyway.
重要だよね。
たっちゃんとか、違うかな。
Well, you know what? They might just end up teaming up with the archery club leader and Kazuki or whatever.
やっとやっとつい猛特訓なぞしてしまった。いやいや、これは和子、宮子、奇遇だな。
どうする？なんか必死なのがいるけど。
ロボって出ていいんだっけ？
ルールがないのがルールだから。
それじゃあ3人目はクッキーで決まり。
Oh my god, really? They're gonna make Cookie their teammate? Psh, they're gonna get steamrolled, man.
一緒に大会で頑張ろうね。
どうしようか
な。うざいなぁ。ねえワンコ、使うのやめようか。
待て、冗談だ。 私も仲間に入れてくれ。
しょうもない。
Thusly did the teams begin to take shape. Only a few short days remained until the tournament. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here tonight. Alright guys, tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna stream Majikoi tomorrow. We won't do Genshin Impact, and I won't do Outer Wilds either, so I think we'll just focus on Majikoi tomorrow. So that's the plan. And have a good night, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Game も終わったし、スイーツあたり激写すっか。